What's going on, guys? First of all, happy Friday. We're gonna go into the breakdown of the Xtra Cab build. I hope everybody has a great Friday, and like I mentioned in the other live video, I'm not gonna be answering any questions as people are commenting on the live video. I'm trying to make these lives as with as much information and as fast as possible for you guys. So at the end of the video, if you guys do have a question, please leave it in the comments and I will reply to it. We noticed that on our other live video, your guys' comments did help out other people, because I have people DM me saying, you know, oh hey, we didn't know about this part, or we didn't know, you know, we could add these spacers or the link setup. So once again, guys, I will not be answering questions. Good morning to everybody, but throughout the live I'm not going to be answering any questions. At the end of the live, please leave a comment, and yeah, let's get into it, guys. The Xtra Cab breakdown. All right, here it is. This is my this is built on a class 1. This is on the OG class 1 aluminum chassis. I think this was our very first version of the class 1. This body never comes off. I'll show you guys right now. I'm gonna start taking parts off. So we got the overland rack right here. We have some Proline accessories, Traxxas, and then this is High-Tech. This is from High-Tech. There you go. This is actually foam. It's really light. It really doesn't weigh anything. Super cool. I really like it. And then on the other side, we got more Proline accessories, RC 4-wheel drive, high lift, and then I did make another video. This is not on right now. I took it off, and I took off the double-sided tape. I think this is a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 strip of 3M double-sided tape. This is what I use to put this down. You don't need to drill into the bed or anything like that. So with that being said, this piece is not on right now, so let me show you guys. Simply pull this off. I'll put a strip of this here on this side and on this side, and then I simply just put this back on, press down firmly, and then that's it. This piece stays on. It doesn't come off. This is not a very heavy piece. It has a little bit of weight to it due to the high lift. But other than that, like these little plastic pieces or anything like that, don't really add any weight to it. So it's not really heavy. So that's off. Accessories here in the back, we got Hot Wheels Tacoma, In the Works RC crate with some cones, In the Works RC cooler, and then we got another crate with some other accessories in here. This is I think this is Amazon. This was actually gifted to me by TRX Crawler, and then we just got like some other accessories here. Here in the cab, got some Back to the Future accessories. We got the skateboard and the backpack, and then we got the Batmobile right here in the front. I think this had Marty McFly in here, but came off. We took him out, put him in another rig. Okay, so here we go. This body never comes off, so I actually took the hood off, and here in the hood, in the back piece, we cut out the piece that actually holds this part from coming out. It's this little, it has a little stop right here, so I clipped it off. It's held in with the magnet. For everybody that has an Xtra cab, you guys know what's up. Has a magnet there, has a magnet right here, and this simply, whenever I want to put my battery on, it just stays. Just pull this piece off. I'll put my battery here in the X mount, double-sided, connect it. I got a power button under the slider right here, so simply just turn it on and then that's it, it's done. So NSD RS700 V2, we do have a winch on here. I actually took one of our winch mounts, cut it up, added some spacers, cut a notch in the body, and we got the spool right here underneath. You guys can see there, so it's mounted upside down, and then we got the winch line here. We actually hacked that winch mount, which is this piece right here. It's this little winch mount right here. We actually ended up cutting a bunch of it off, so you guys can see right there. We cut pretty much, we just left it like a little L, and then that was that. So that's how we mounted that winch. We got a receiver mounted right there, so that we didn't need to cut any holes into the interior or anything like that. I'll show you guys how we went ahead and did that. This is only held in with these two screws on this side. On the opposite side, it has some set screws. So simply just lift it on one side and pull it out. Oh, and that's it. That's how the body comes off. You can see here, it just has a set screw here. And these are the newer sliders. They just have these 3D printed pieces on each end. Our OG Xtra cab sliders had a long 3D printed block. Went from one side to the other side. I'm sorry. We had customers saying like, "Oh, why don't you make it differently? Because we want to mount our battery here on the slider. We want to mount our electronics on the slider." So we just went ahead and modified the actual slider and made it this way to allow people to run their battery, run their accessories, electronics, and whatnot. So this is actually a super simple build. Not much to it. This transmission was I had an Element transmission in here with a lay down transmission mount, and you guys can see right there that notch. So that notch was actually for the spur gear to clear. That will work, but with this transmission you actually don't need to do anything. This one was gifted to me. I don't remember. The Black and Yellow Arrow actually gifted me this transmission. Jason. We got a Fusion, a Hobby Wing Fusion in here. The body sits on top of the sliders perfectly. No modifications to the interior. No modifications needed to do on the skid plate or anything. It comes standard 4-hole, like an axial 3-gear transmission or an Element transmission. We got some incision drive shafts. You can see here I have an OG electronics tray, and this I just left on here to strap to zip tie the wires here, and then you got, this is the switch that I was talking about. So it's really simple. I just reach under here, boom, turn it on, it's ready to go. We got our receiver mounted on there. We got some incision shocks, front and rear. This is a scale rig, so I do tend to leave it with a little bit of tension in the back. In the front, it really just sags in the front. It just droops. We got some F10Ts from Vanquish. So Vanquish F10Ts. We got, I believe, not 100% sure, but these are RC 4x4 performance high clearance links. Spec RC wheels. We got some scale hardware. We got some Proline BF Goodrich tires. I did put some 3D printed foams in here by Scale Life, just because I do tend to sometimes like run this rig in water. So waterproof motor. And then, if you did not know, these Spectrum receivers are actually waterproof. I did not know that. Black and Yellow Arrow Jason actually told me that he fully submerged his rig and ran it in water and whatnot with this receiver, and it never went out. So I went out and tried it for myself, and it's true, they're waterproof. We got some of our class 1 bumper here, and then we got a custom front bumper here. I have been trying to get this bumper out to the public. I have a few people that have been requesting this bumper. So we'll see if we get these out on the market for you guys pretty soon. And yep, like I said, this is our OG aluminum class 1 bumper chassis, and then we got some bumper extensions here in the rear. And I think that's pretty much about it. Yep, that's about it, guys. Super simple build, not much to it. The body, this body is bobbed. It was bobbed by Israel TRX Crawler. He bobbed the body. But yeah, that is pretty much it. The Xtra Cab breakdown. If you guys have any questions, if you guys need any more information, leave a comment, guys. I will try to reply to everybody's comment. And yeah, that is pretty much about it for this rig. Super simple build. This is one of my favorite rigs to drive when I'm out on the trail. A lot of people like this car. I have been asked to sell it. I just can't get myself to let this rig go. I've been offered a good amount of money, but it's a keeper, guys, for sure. And with that being said, guys, that is pretty much about it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as always, thank you guys for your support. We really appreciate it. And yeah, peace out, guys.